Hey y'all, what's good? What's happening? So we was able to check out Pop Culture Con this year. Uh, we was able to go both days as opposed to last year when we only went on Sunday. I was definitely curious as to, I guess the amount of volume or like the amount of attendees that were going to this convention. Because, like I said, we didn't go Saturday last year, so I wanted to see if it was going to be a lot more people last year versus this year. And thankfully, there's going to be, or not going to be, there has been some growth, I should say. It was a lot more folks. Way more people than I thought it was going to be, honestly. So that part was pretty cool, right? I'm going to say that they're going to probably need another venue space because having it in that Marriott, right? Being that I'm pretty sure they're wanting to have more growth and more people to come to their convention, which is always a good thing. But um, that venue space is gonna be way too small, way too small, right? So I think, in my opinion, I think for next year they really should look into other venue spaces that can house a lot more people. Don't get me wrong, I love the smaller cars, love them, but for the amount of people that they have here, I really think they gonna need more space for that, right, O'Donnell?
Yep, because I saw several things that could be like a fire hazard and stuff. It just it's not safe. And I remember there was a line that was extended into the hallway and stuff. It's too squished in. I mean I understand why they stick with that space, but they need to do something. They just need to pick another location to house a lot of people if they expect to grow bigger.
Yeah. Now last year was fine because, like I said, being that they're small, it was okay. It was still kind of cramped, but it was okay. But considering this year there was a lot more people, even on Sunday. They had a lot of people showing up. I was like, yeah, I don't think Marriott's gonna be the destination for this anymore. All right, so what you think about this con for this year versus last year? Because I think we gave them what, a B or B plus last year.
Yeah, something like that.
So what you think?
Uh, I hate to say this, but there was like several problems. I'm gonna have to like give them like a C because here's the thing. So issue number one, please do background checks on your volunteers. I think that's who I saw, as well as people that are hosting your panels. And when I mean by background checks, I'm talking about background checks, checking their social media, or and everything else. Because I saw a couple of people who are very questionable. I'm just like, so how they allow these people to okay. And let's see, another thing, we already talked about, the spacing and what have you. And here's the thing, I get anime is part of pop culture, but I feel like this convention is turning more anime side. Now, I don't mind being an anime lover, but I would like to see more love to, stuff like, the Mummy, Scooby Doo, like the poppy pop culture stuff, well, anime involved. And I felt like it was two different divided spaces. Like there was like an anime side, and the other side with Scooby Doo, Monster High, stuff like that. And I noticed the foot traffic was more heavy, quote unquote, on the anime side as opposed to that side. So I feel like it's not looking like a pop culture type of con. It's looking more like a more anime focused, if that makes sense.
I will say that because when we walked in the anime side, there was a lot more people there versus going to the other side, which the other side had a lot more space in there, honestly. But as far as like attendees and whatnot, it wasn't really that many folks like walking in there, which was quite surprising. So maybe instead of like separating it, maybe I think they really should just like mix it all together. You know what I mean? Or maybe have like a lot of the vendors on one side, and then have a lot of the voice actors and stuff on the other side. They're gonna do it like that, so that way it could be not so much people going on one thing versus another. So that might be something that they should probably look into. Um, what about the guy with the game? That was actually pretty fun.
Oh yeah, the guy with the game. Shoot, I enjoyed myself. See, normally I be picky about playing certain games, but I was having a good time for it. So, look, I'm waiting on that game to come out, not only on Steam but on consoles and stuff. Because I was hooked to that game. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, matter of fact, you and Saving, y'all actually was able to beat Chad and Jeremy's score, because I did like a little survival thing, right?
Yeah, and I think we got to the 10th level or something like that.
Yeah, I got to the 10th level, and both Chad and Jeremy only got to 8. So I thought it was pretty cool seeing that, right? The guy that created this game, shout out to him. He put in a whole lot of work into this, and I really think it's really cool. We'll tag his profile and the name of the game into like our description, so you guys can check it out. As y'all can see that they Sailor Donald's playing the game right now, and the whole concept behind it is really dope. Um, you know, I really, really want this convention to be like really amazing. I do. You know.
I mean, remember, they took a little break, and then since they're coming back, I would think they would, work on things to improve for the better, but we'll see.
Yeah, because I mean, comparing like last year to this year, I mean, I really didn't really see much of a difference, other than, of course, like I said, more people being there this year. Which, again, guys, I really need to find another place for this. Way too many folks. Way too many folks. And, of course, you said volunteers, they need to really like look into the people that they select to be volunteers,
host of panels, like all the 9 yards, because like I said, it was very questionable. I saw a couple of people and it shocked me.
Yeah, y'all really can't just have anybody just do these type of things, right? Because at the end of the day, these people are representing y'all convention, and y'all don't want anything or like bad press or bad negativity on y'all. Let's see, what else can we say? I think we pretty much covered most of everything, honestly.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was like a few things. I mean, it's not a bad convention. It just, they need to work on the direction and stuff like that.
Yeah. Because if y'all are going to be talking about it as far as like pop culture, make sure it encompasses everything. So, I know you said you give it a C. I'll give them C plus B minus, kind of like in the middle of that. We're gonna go again next year to see what's up. So, you guys be looking out and see when tickets come out. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna holler at y'all later as always. The Green Kids Adventure song for every very blessed day. Peace. We out.